Welcome back to Relatively Related. I am your host, Troy Penny, and as you can already tell, today is going to be a very special episode. In case you aren't aware, we at Relatively Related have been hosting the Ultimate Caribbean Food Poll. This poll is your chance to let us know what you think is the best Caribbean food or drink. If you're just now finding out about it, it's cool because we just finished the first round. Here's a quick rundown of all the results. In the rice category, rice and peas beat white rice 69% to 31%, and pilau beat fried rice. Even though they both had 50% of the votes, it really came down to a couple votes. In the gravy category, oxtail gravy completely destroyed stew chicken gravy with 74% of the votes, leaving stew chicken with only 26%. Red sauce, or barbecue sauce, beat curry 50% to 50%, scraping up enough points to advance to the next round. Next up, homemade drinks. Sea moss beat Guinness and milk 55% to 45%, and peanut punch lost to sorrel, only garnering 37%, which means sorrel will move on to the next round. In the commercial drinks category, malt won its matchup against Fanta, and Will faced Chubby, who beat Ting. I still can't wrap my head around that, but anyways. In our Rum No Chaser category, Clark's Court got the upper hand over Mount Gay, and Ray and Nephew literally beat down Punchin'. Pun fully intended. If the rum was too strong, don't worry, we're headed to the beer category. Carib won its matchup against Stag with 66% of the votes, and Red Stripe utterly defeated Banks, having 71% of the votes. On to our chicken category, we had jerk chicken versus curry chicken, and well, curry chicken couldn't handle the heat and got knocked out 74% to 26%. Now, the outcome of the next matchup really just, broke my heart, but I'm gonna try my best to be strong. So, stew chicken lost to barbecue, and it was a pretty bad loss, 74% to 26%. I don't even want to talk about it, so here's what Trudy has to say about stew chicken.
That one I wasn't too sure about because stew chicken is one of those dishes that it's like a staple, like a household staple for most islands and stuff, like a stewed chicken. Everybody has that. Compared to the barbecue chicken, I guess it's more that element of barbecuing. It's a little different, So I guess I can see it in that sense, but from like a common place, I was thinking maybe people would have chosen stew chicken, but...
Moving on to elite meals, fried fish and jerk pork almost tied, but fried fish ended up pulling off the win with a few more votes. And oxtail obviously beat curry goat because it's oxtail, 73 to 27%. Going over to the other side of the board, we got the bread category, where fried dumpling dominated coconut bakes 82% to 18%. Rest in delicious pieces, coconut bakes. You will be missed. In the neighboring bracket, Festival completely bullied Bammy 86% to 14%. Next category, carbs. We had plantain versus macaroni pie, and plantain won with 56% to macaroni pie's 44%. In the matchup between ground provision versus fried breadfruit won with 62% of the votes. Moving on to the classics, we had doubles versus roti, and roti made doubles see doubles when it smacked it across the face and took the crown 84% to 16%. In our following bracket, we had beef patty versus ackee and saltfish, and beef patty disrespectfully beat ackee and saltfish 66% to 34%. Next up, we got pastries, and I'm not gonna lie guys, this one is triggering for me, alright? This one is very triggering for me. We had turnover versus currants roll, and turnover beat currants roll 60 to 40%. Like, y'all gotta understand, I absolutely love currants roll, so this is killing me right now. Next on the docket, we got cheese straw versus tart, and tart took the win 57 to 43%. In our baked goods category, spice bun beat pone 58% to 42%. Next, we have coconut buns versus black cake, and let's all say the winner together, everyone, and black cake. Yes, obviously. Like, do I even have to show the numbers for this one? Let's hear some thoughts from the family regarding black cake.
I'll just quickly add that, for me, it's not close in this category. I hope that black cake goes the furthest in for all of the sweet goods, because black cake is a special thing. Just think about it, all the times you have black cake, it's always with people around, like your family, not just any and anyone, your families around, people you know, people and like it brings back such memories of the holidays and stuff. It's an amazing thing. And as Joy said, you know, the rum hits you too. So it's really good, man.
Yeah, and some of the blessed back cake takes a while to actually make.
It's a labor of love. It's a labor.
Yeah, that's the hard thing. You have to start soaking those fruits from months.
Way back.
Yeah, you can't just wake up and say you're making a
the
black
longer
cake.
it's soaked, the better it is.
Yeah.
And I want to just touch on something Tari said earlier. He said, you know, like black cake, you associate that with like people around you. I don't, because when I eat black cake, it's like in the middle of the night. Like I wake up and I'm just like, I want black cake, and I go down, I sneak downstairs, and I cut like so many pieces of black cake. Next category, sweets. Fudge versus tamarind balls. Fudge just won the section 51% to tamarind's 49%. And for guava cheese versus grater cake, guava cheese took the cake with 56% of the votes. Next up, breakfast drinks. Now, I refuse to say the results on this one. Like, all you could read the stupidness for yourself. I'm not doing it, because how you guys gonna let Milo beat cocoa tea? Really? Next one. Next up, we got Horlicks versus Ovaltine. And hold on, wait. Who put these two together, man? Nah. This is just abuse at this point. 91-9. This whole section is just vexing me. Like, you know what? We're moving on to soups, okay? We're done. We're moving on to soups. In our soup section, we have fish broth versus callaloo soup. And callaloo won 68% to fish broth's 32%. And last but not least, we got pea soup versus chicken soup. And chicken soup won with 57% of the votes. So now that we've seen and heard all of the results, here are our matchups for the second round. Jerk chicken versus barbecue, oxtail versus fry fish, rice and peas versus pilau, oxtail gravy versus red sauce, fried dumpling versus festival, plantain versus fried breadfruit, roti versus beef patty, turnover versus tart, spice bun versus black cake, fudge versus guava cheese, Milo versus Ovaltine, and of course, callaloo soup versus chicken soup. And those are our results. I just want to thank you guys so much for voting in the first round, but now the madness has begun. Be sure to vote in the second round poll on our Instagram at Relatively Related and crown your favorite food item as the champion. So with all that being said, bye-bye.